Hello. Today I'm going to read from the beginning of chapter 1 of my book, The 10 Principles of Open Business. And chapter 1 is purpose. Definition: purpose is the why. It is the belief which all stakeholders share and to which all your organization's actions are aligned. Your products, services are proof of that shared purpose. As you might expect from our definition of open business, one which uses its available resources to discover people who care about the same purpose it does, brings those people together and joins with them to achieve that purpose, purpose is mission critical. Most organizations are good at what they do and how they do it, but ask them why and things get trickier. How does yours score? Most, when asked about purpose, will point to mission statements. Unfortunately, in the majority of cases, a mission statement begs a question: why? Many are written along the lines of intended outputs: to be number one in our chosen markets and sectors, returning maximum value to shareholders, or to be the most admired. Why? That why is important. It is what brings people together and motivates them to support your cause. In our connected world, in which an organisation's role is to act as a platform to help others achieve a collective shared purpose, it is essential. It is how you succeed. It can't be just any old thing. It has to be something that matters, something about the world you want to put right, something that matters to you and to others, something to believe in. Who will give you their time to help you shape your products, services, or business if they don't believe in the same things you do? There are plenty of other brands out there they can be giving their attention, knowledge, skills, time, and money to. And as Mark Earls put it in his book Heard in 2007, find your purpose idea and live it. It should be what gets you out of bed in the morning. It should be what inspires staff and partners to join you. It should be what attracts people to support you on your journey, because it is their journey too. Get it right, truly believe in it, and express that belief through everything you do, and you'll find, as artist and marketer Hugh MacLeod draws it, the market for something to believe in is infinite. Businesses which live and breathe their purpose need to spend less resource on telling people what they believe. Customers can see it for themselves, not through what the company says, but by what it does. Google's a good example, now with 94 billion in assets and annual revenues of over 50 billion. That was 2012. It lives the same purpose as it did when it was founded in 1998, to organise the world's information and make it universally useful. Express that belief through everything you do. That informs what Google does and what they don't do, and their approach to data and openness. It guides their acquisition strategy, and it acts as a motivator to those who may want to support Google or work for it. That purpose is supported by a set of principles which act as guidance on how Googlers, as staff are known, should behave in seeking to achieve purpose. These have proved essential as the business scales and does so in a distributed rather than hierarchical model. They frame the Google culture. These principles famously include don't be evil. More accurately, you can make money without doing evil. Others are you don't have to wear a suit to be serious. Focus on the user and all else will follow. It's best to do one thing really, really well. And democracy on the web works. In line with their belief in the principles of open, Google publishes all 10 of its own principles on its corporate website and calls on the world to hold them to account. Ask any Googler and they'll know all about their purpose. Compare that to Yahoo, once Google's greatest global rival, now a pale, distant shadow of a competitor. According to an article by Adam Lashinsky in Fortune in 2007, Yahoo's Terry Semel was interviewed about purpose in summer 2006. At that point, he'd been CEO there for 5 years. After an uncomfortably long pause, Semel replied, "I don't know that we have a motto. Well, the mission of the company is to deliver great value to our consumers and basically value them." Actually, at the time, Yahoo did have a mission, at least. It was the clearly little-known mission to be the most essential global internet service for consumers and businesses. No wonder it was little known. You have to do in line with your purpose, not just write it down. And even by 2006, it was clear Yahoo was far from essential for either consumers or businesses. If anyone could claim that position, it was actually their great rival, Google. Yahoo, which was incorporated in 1995, had been overtaken by a faster-growing, purpose-led business. Yahoo wasn't founded to be the most essential internet service for consumers and businesses, but for something far simpler and closer in spirit to Google's own purpose, a way to keep track of personal interests on the internet. That was their original purpose. There is a kernel of that in the mission Yahoo rolled out in 2007 to connect people to their passions, their communities, and the world's knowledge. Yahoo's difference was in connecting people to their interests. It was a people-focused philosophy, and if they had been living it, then perhaps when Facebook and Twitter first emerged, Yahoo would have been first in the queue of suitors. While Google's purpose has remained rock solid, Yahoo's has been fluid. The latest on its corporate website in 2013 stated Yahoo is focused on making the world's daily habits inspiring and entertaining. What does that mean? What does that mean they should do? And what does it mean they shouldn't do? Purpose is hugely important, way more than most senior teams realise. If you don't know where you're going, how are you going to get there? In 2012, Yahoo's revenues were less than 10% of Google's, their assets around 15%. That's 10 times the revenue. That's how important purpose is.